This is a video tutorial on how to load labels onto our original screen labeling machine. First, carefully loosen this cover. Just loosening one side will be sufficient for this process. After you have done that, take your label and position it so that it is angled as shown in the diagram or instructions. Make sure the label is aligned properly before proceeding to the next step. Next, slowly screw the cover back on, making sure it is secure. All right, tighten it. Okay, just tighten it, make sure both sides are secured. You need to pull your label down. Here is the first thick rod, this metal rod, pull it over. Then there's a thinner one here, loop it around, pull, 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 keep pulling it up, loop it all the way to the very top here. Once you reach the top, you can bring it down. After bringing it down, thread it through this sensor. You see there's a gap in the middle of this sensor, so we'll thread the label through it. Start from here. There's also a thin one here. Pull it over from below, and then we thread it through. After threading it underneath, you can see there's an iron rod here, right? This iron rod. Okay, we need to pull it over all the way to the very bottom. At the very bottom, you can see there's another iron rod here. So after this iron rod, bring it over and pull it up. You need to thread it through this gap here. There's a gap inside. We thread it through to the inside, push it through, and that's it. All right, let's pull it. Make it a bit longer, pull it out a bit more, and then pull it down here. And from the bottom, we need to thread it through. This part is adjustable, so adjust it a bit and thread it straight through. All right, after feeding it in, we need to make sure that this label is in a straight line. Okay, everyone, take a look at the position of our blade. The blade must be right in the gap, and after aligning with the gap, move it up just a little bit more so that the next label sticks out a little. That's all you need to do. You can see that there are a few labels here. Okay, that's it. Okay, next, this sensor needs to be adjusted to the gap between the labels. See, right now it's red, but once you move it to the center of the gap, it turns yellow. When the light turns yellow, we lock it in place. All right, okay. Next, clip this lever here. You can adjust it according to the different sizes of your bottles. After that, place the bottle on and it's done. Then, depending on the label you need, measure its length. Our label here is a 128 millimeters, 128, 128. Or you can enter 128 in the machine here in the length field and confirm. All right, now you can start labeling. Place the bottle on. There you go, one label is applied.